Funny. Right, so we'll just clear the energy of the mediumship Monday. And we'll try not to burn my newish pillow. They're not new, but my pillows that I like. Um, right, so this is Virgo in the sixth house, and as I say all the time, we've all got Virgo somewhere, and we've all got a sixth house. That is your everyday ritual routine. So for some people, that could actually be your work as well, because going to work every weekday, whatever your weekdays are. Um, And if you work from home, same thing. It could just have stuff like that. Work from home. That's a wee song. Um, so I've titled it, If This Person Wasn't Into Commitment and All the Feels Before, Brace Yourself, lol. And I'll show you why I've called it that. And also, like I said, Virgo is not only the things I've just mentioned, the sixth house rather, is health, healing, well-being, decluttering, detoxing, really all the stuff I just spoke about at Mediumship Monday. So we'll not spend too long going on about all of that. So, and also I just looked at the time at my twin flames numbers. So whenever I do that, I always feel it's just like a very strong sign about the divine masculine. So yeah, I've just mentioned it. I just happened to do that. Something I've noticed it's like sometimes I literally start it at this time, or like I end it like the other way of the numbers the other way around. Right, so we've got commitment with this with the oh my God, with the swans making a heart. Guys, this is the magic of God and my guides. If you're in the membership, if you were there live or if you watch it on the replay, I said something earlier because I held up a card with one swan and now there's the two swans holding a heart and the full moon in the back. So I feel the Capricorn full moon on the 10th of July there coming up could be significant here. And what is Capricorn about? Saturn? Commitment. So yes, I feel this one's going to have a strong theme of a group of divine masculines, male or female, although it is a male and female in the bath on this card. Um, that yeah, there's you're heading for some type of commitment. So whether this is just well, that can be all different things to different people. If you haven't seen this person in years, it's a commitment to get to know one another again, to meet up and be friends and then further it. If you've already been getting to know this person, it could be stronger commitments like, proposals and marriage and stuff like that. If it's you've been casually dating for a while, it could be that you're getting more intimate in the way of feelsy wheelsy, because they're having a wee bath together there. So also water is Cancer season. So, water is feelings. So wait a minute, these cards are so big. I'm like, let me get in. But you see, let me get in. That could be somebody's like, is this person going to let me in? I wasn't this way before. Like, now I'm in touch with my heart and my feelings. Is that the right? I'm doing it again. I think it's this side. I've got that song in my head. Work from home. I don't need no money. Oh shit, that was a nice thumbnail as well. That would have been a nice thumbnail. Let's see if I've done the same on the other side. Oh yeah, that's nicer. Yeah, that's the thumbnail, guys. I'm digging that. Right, okay, so let's read these ones. So let's start with these. Seeing as I pulled them. So actually shit, I forgot that. I got a text and I didn't even there just reply. That's funny. Um, right. A little bit quiet here with Monday, isn't it? It's all right. I'll just whiz through it. Let's see, I'm having the same problem as I had. Did I get onto that? Oh, there it is. Right, so same as always, I've put the details in there for anyone that wants a personal page reading. I'll do that at the end of this. So this can take a while. So um, if you want that. Occasionally, sometimes if someone was like here first and then you get in there, if you got it beforehand, say sometimes I post it beforehand, I'll do it first. But most of the time I think it's easier just to do the collective one. But there's nobody here anyway, so um right. Um right. So this is going to be the themes that are wait a minute, where the fuck have I put? Oh, there they are. What's on the other side of this? Oh my god. Guys, that's quite nuts because I don't know where these have, I think they were stuck in, I don't know if they were stuck in the boot or if they were behind the, I don't know, but this is going to come into it somehow. We've got the divine feminine and the distorted feminine, and this is kind of blowing my mind because when I'm looking at these two cards like this is scarily similar to what I said on the shorts for today, which remember I filmed a week ago. And right as I said that, I just saw a spider for like a split second and then it went away again. So if you're new around here, the spiders to me most of the time mean black magic and spell work because webs mean that. But spiders aren't bad themselves. You know what I mean? Like I actually, it's not like I love. So it's not like I want a pet spider or anything. But if I see spiders, I'm not. It really depends, right? If one's cutting about in my house, if it's tiny, I'm not bothered. If it's one of those bigger ones, makes you feel some type of way. Do you know what I mean? But I just capture it and let it escape out the window. You know what I'm saying? Um, but capture it would help it. It's helping it. But the point is the fact that they just guided my eyes to that and the fact they went away again. It's all connects. So again, remember the way the message comes through, the way the channel comes through, it's all going to be part of the message. It's like someone was trying to hide who they really were because that spider just quit. It just was there enough for me to see it, and then it went away again. So it's like somebody's like showed their true colors and they've hid again, right? And I'm looking at the distorted feminine upright, and I'm looking at the divine feminine and it's reversed. And I also better hold the card because her nip is out. But I think what they're saying is, right, a distorted feminine had people believing that the true divine feminine was distorted. Like it was a trick, it was black magic, to trick people. Which is reminding me, I think it's in that, I think it's called Mirror Mirror. It's either in Mirror Mirror or it's in the one I always talk about, the King Arthur Legend of the Sword. I think it might be Mirror Mirror though. And she does, I think it's Mirror, no, it's Mirror Mirror. She does something like that with Julia Roberts and she's the witch. So yeah, they're just wanting me to show that. But also, I feel that I don't need to keep holding the card. I feel the messages. This feels like a group of masculines that have worked out the difference between what is a distorted feminine and what is a divine feminine. Not just who is my divine feminine. It's like what is a distorted or an unhealthy example of the feminine energy, and what is a healthy version of the feminine energy. Like, what is conditional love? What is unconditional love? Like, who has tried to control me and had me like a puppet on a string and hurt me? And, I'm channeling a group of masculines who that's going to make sense to. And who has let me be myself and understood why I might be a certain way and given me space and all this kind of, however that fits. So right, let's read the main card. So right, so commitment. So yeah, that is really interesting because commitment is what the next full moon's about. So Mustang Sally. Now I'm singing the commitments. That just popped in my head. Mustang Sally, now baby. That's from my childhood. I don't know who would have had that playing. Was it at parties or something, or was it my dad? Like, I don't know. Right, so I think it was. I think it was my mum and my dad liked the commitment. So, a healthy commitment is the unshakable bedrock of a loving, secure relationship. So, to remind you, when you truly commit to being in a loving relationship, you actually create another living entity. There is you, your partner, and then there is your relationship. You will have commitments to yourself, commitments to your partner, and commitments to the relationship. Thanks for hitting the hearts wherever you are. Is that you, Diane, again? All three of these elements will need ongoing love, attention, and nurturing. Naturally, it's important to consider what you're committing yourself to. And it's imperative to commit to loving the person as they appear to you in the present moment, not how you think they should be once you knock them into shape. And that's why they got me to say it like that. That's what somebody's realizing. Oh, wait a minute. This person's let me accepted me how I am. But it feels like, it feels like I'm tapping into some of the masculines that are like, this person's just let me be who I am. But if I was wanting to be with them and I wasn't ready for commitment and I was going to muck them about, they've actually set a boundary. They've not let me near them, Or if they have let me near them and I've hurt them, they've then not let me near them again. You know what I mean? However, it'll be all different for, some of you might have blurry boundaries, some of you might have fucked up once or twice, or, listen, it's all going to be, you're going to know what resonates. But that's what I can feel. It's like, someone's like, like, that's actually how I want to be. This person's helped me grow into who I want to be, who I am now. It's or who I'm becoming. It's vital that you see through these delusions as well as temptation to diminish potentially stressful habits or circumstances. In an existing relationship beset by problems, it is important to commit to your own health and well-being first, very appropriate for the Virgo moon. Once you're feeling more balanced, you will have a more positive energy to share. Commitment can be a prison or the key to freedom and great personal growth. So again, the prison one, distorted feminine, controlling energy, freedom, divine feminine, lets you be yourself because it's your own feminine energy if you're the masculine. You've drawn this card today because your angels and guides are reminding you to commit or recommit to your own happiness before you begin a new relationship or attempt to revive the one you're currently involved in. True commitment is not about trying to get more from the other person or signing contracts that hang the threat of legal recourse overhead should one of you grow in unexpected direction. Very interesting, especially because right now, I can't be bothered getting it because, like I said, I'm wearing shorts and I'm just not about to do that. I can see courthouse on the floor. So I did knock the Kipper deck over before I started this. So there could be something about the courthouse. There could be divorces or, I don't know, arguing over assets or something like that. The unhealthy commitments of trying to change or rescue someone become a draining obligation in which no one can be truly happy. When you're ready to commit to your life and who you need to be, an appropriate love match will appear with a commitment that equals your own. And ultimately, that is the twin flame journey. If you're the divine feminine, male or female, and really just love in general, you know what I mean? But we'll stick with the twin flame. We'll stick with a twin flame. Are you going to stick or twist? I'm going to stick with a twin flame. I'm not going to jump off this ride because I can't anyway. But it's like when you commit to your own healing and balancing your own feminine and masculine energy, the other person will get pulled along for the ride. There could be a delay, granted. Trust me, I know from helping others and from my own journey. But if you're true twin flames, at some point, something will click and the other person will start to change their life for the better. And it will be because you done it. And that's the responsibility you have as a divine feminine. You know what I mean? Like when you stay stuck and stagnant in fear, they stay stuck and stagnant in fear. When you move forward, they'll move forward, you know? So there is quite a lot of pressure on the divine feminine. But yeah, so love that card, right? Intimacy. So let's read the intimacy card. So with this intimacy card, there could be some kind of memory of having a bath or a shower or something like that, or I don't know, whatever you get up to in the pool, but just popping into my head with them being in the bath. Intimacy. Where is that card? Or this could be something that's yet to come, of course, but that's for you to know and us to wonder. Right. Intimacy. Oh, and it's an 18. 18 is the divine feminine number to me because I'm the 18th. So, yeah. So we've seen a sign about divine masculine. Now we've got a sign about divine feminine. True intimacy occurs when you reveal the tender, innocent, and idealistic side of yourself. Be open to its loving influence in your life. Do you know what's making me laugh? That can't be what it's like trying to get in the bath with somebody, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? Unless it's a fucking jacuzzi. Because it's like, I just don't believe it. I think it'd be kind of, squashed up and not like that. But anyway, so true intimacy is a powerful and beautiful energy that will transform your relationships. Most of us have experienced physical intimacy during sex. Yet we all know that sex, no matter how good, does not sustain or sustain a full relationship. Right. I was always saying fulfill, but it's a full relationship. Emotional and spiritual intimacies are the key to deeper interpersonal connection. In recent years, intimacy between friends and partners has been replaced by the sharing of emotional and spiritual wounds, but the angels and guides say that your potential or existing partner is not meant to be your healer or your therapist. In fact, a tendency to bring your past hurts and disappointments into conversations with your beloved can actually keep them alive or unconsciously make your partner feel responsible for fixing you and your problems. Again, and that's when, that's with a lot of codependent relationships, not just romantic, but we'll talk about romantic in this case because of that card. That's what can, that's why a lot of people can stay too long in karmic relationships because they feel like, oh, this person's going to fall apart right in their life, or like, I can't leave this person when they're dealing with this addiction, or I can't leave them when they've got this health problem, and I can't, like, you know what I mean? And it's, in truth, it's kind of like, but your sole life purpose isn't to be the healer of this person. Do you know what I mean? And it's quite interesting because there's lots of different scenarios in life where I bet people would argue that they do feel that they're that, and it really is just different for different scenarios. Like I can think in times in my life where I have, yeah, absolutely been in codependent dynamics where I have felt like it was part of my calling to be there to help somebody through this part of their life, whether it was professionally or personally, by the way, because I've helped too many people with personal things too. But again, it's because my work isn't just my work, is it? This is so interesting. That talk about showers. I don't normally have showers. I have I have a bath every day. That's my preferred. But when it's summer, sometimes it is easier just to jump in the shower. And it was because I was, I dyed my hair and then I needed to wash my tan over. I was like, oh, fuck. So anyway, the point is I was thinking about that randomly in the shower, and I was thinking about that, that I am one of those people that when you ask, oh, what I'm up to and what I've been doing, probably the first thing I'm going to talk about is my work, and it's because my work isn't just my work. My work is my calling. It's all intertwined, and so it means that that's fine, and that is my truth. And it's funny that, see what I mean? They're making me talk about work, and because work is the sixth house. It's your everyday ritual routine, um, and but also it's funny. I was thinking work from home, and I work from home, so this could really speak if you work from home too. But it's it isn't that way for everyone. And what it means is, though, because I know that about myself and anyone else I help with that, you do need to have a good work-life balance. And what I was reflecting on as well yesterday was the South Node is actually in my place of work, in my Virgo, my 10th house. So I'm aware of that too. And that's why it's like I'm paying attention to the way in which my guides and God are like I don't know. I just think like the rest of this year is going to be about me finding ways to work smarter and not harder. So I'll still be here every day. That's the Virgo element. But yeah, I don't know. So it's kind of weird. You're going to see me. I'm going to be experimenting lots of different sort of things. Um, and but yeah. Anyway, so but yeah. So do you know what I'm saying? Like it'll speak to you in different ways, but generally speaking, you cannot heal people, not people in your like it's good if you are healing yourself and it's inspiring others to heal themselves and empower themselves. But when it comes to let's home it in on romantic relationships, you can't fix somebody. Like I hate this. I even hate the term fixing someone in terms of people. Like, I know there's that song, it's nice and everything, and I will try to fix you. But it's like, you know, people only heal when they want to heal. Like, and that's why people stay stuck in, you know, addictions because they're happy there. Um, like literally some people are happy as a pig in shit, like with what you would like, deem an addiction. Whether even if it's addiction to a friendship group, you know what I mean? Like I can't give this up. This is who I am. I don't know who I am without this group of people. Sadly, that a lot of people are like that. You know what I mean? Um, But when you're ready to not be like that, you'll break free of it. Maybe you won't. I don't know. I don't know who's watching. I don't know who you are. But when we home it in on relationships, you have to take responsibility for your own healing. And if the person that you're with or the person you want to be isn't doing that, you have to let them go. You know what I mean? If it's meant to be, they'll fly back. If not, they'll stay in the karmic loop. But when it comes to two twin flames, I personally do believe that if you're putting in the work, you're doing, you're having faith, you're not controlling the situations, you're releasing the many cycles that we go through. That you're like, oh, I really thought that this would have happened by this time, or I thought that that would have happened, or I thought you just got to keep letting go, letting go, letting go. Remember the moon, your feelings aligns with the south node, the past, tomorrow. So heads up, let go of the past. I feel this is about let go of the past that you had with your twin flame as well, because it's not what you're going to have in the present, in the future, whatever applies. Right. Those matters are best dealt with by an objective and caring professional. Yeah, so again, that's what I help people with. So if you're watching this and you're a twin flame in separation or in union, I can help you get into union with yourself. And if you're already in union, I can help you iron out whatever difficulties you're having with you and your partner. And that's also what the highest level of the membership's about, which nobody's on right now. But I have kept it like that because I do feel there will be people that will be needing that at some point. The third level, like I said in another video, I'm just keeping it up there because I'm seeing, give it a few months to see if anybody expresses interest. Might take that one away, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I can help you with all that stuff one to one anyway, but I'm just experimenting with those because it works just now on the first and the second level. It works because it's not the things I need to do in name for it are not too taxing. The other things you'll see were about I'm going to experiment with a group Zoom circle once a month, which would actually be twice a month if people are on both levels. But again, the highest level is that much money. I can't see that many people be on the highest level unless there was a need for it, like you're in union and you need that support and stuff. But anyway, right, get back to this. The kind of intimacy your heart truly desires shows up when you and your partner reveal the innocent, tender, idealistic, and creative sides of yourself to one another. These parts of your personality are often playful, cheeky, irreverent. What the fuck? Right. I would never use that word in everyday life, but you do you, boo. Irreverent. I can't even say it. Childlike and joyful. They are not concerned about what the neighbours think. Of course, intimacy can include sharing your secret fears with your partner too, but do so in a way that makes it clear that you're simply revealing an intimate truth about yourself rather than burdening your beloved with your concerns. Yeah, that's what's good to know the difference. And that's why I always say that about the one thing that really annoys me about the twin flame journey is it can always seem like when other people are saying it, and even, I'm aware of that when I'm channeling it, it can feel like there's this pressure on the divine masculine to be perfect. And again, like Virgo is about, being perfect, which we all know nobody's perfect. But it's kind of like that's not what it's about. It's about what I've just said. It's about like somebody that's willing to be looking at their own stuff and taking accountability for their own stuff when you're doing that. Like you're doing the healing, they're doing the healing. You're healing together. You fuck up, you say sorry. They fuck up, they say sorry. How can we work together? How can we have more fun? You know what I mean? Like it's not all it's not about being the perfect partner, the perfect person. It doesn't exist. Being imperfectly perfect for each other. And also, how weird is that? Not a coincidence because it's God and the guy speaking through me. Remember the example I used on Mediumship Monday was, if you didn't see that, watch that. It was, I said, it's a little, and I don't know why I can't remember why I was saying that again. Oh no, I was talking about when you're calming your nervous system, which, think about it, some people do that for us. If you've ever been with your twin flame, and I'm not talking about the racy part of the intimacy, I'm talking about just in the moments where you're just having a wee cuddle, if they were even the type of person that stayed still enough for you to do that and they weren't, racing out the door. I think there's like a few memories I can think of. Anyway, this is not about me. But there is. It's more like talking, yeah, we were cuddling. But it was like, remember when I said, like, when you're in a dark room and you wake up in the middle of the night, or it's in the morning before the light's coming in, or just, it's any time of the day and you just chose to keep the lights off, I don't know, that is often when, you do feel calmer and your nervous system's starting to regulate more and people do open up, and that's why I was saying during sessions, if it's the first session, I'll let you talk with your eyes open and hear what it is you think you're hearing me for. And trust me, most of the time, 9 out of 10 times, whatever you thought you were coming to me to talk about, it's not that and it's other stuff. But you get what it is you need, right? It's deeper stuff, is basically the point. Because I help people with really dark, deep stuff. Could you fix your car? Because that's really annoying. Someone's alarm's going off right now. Wait a minute, I need to turn that shit off for a minute. That's pissing. I'm just going to mute it for a minute, right? Just while they sort that. Oh, it's sorted. That's fine. I was going to mute it. I don't think you can hear it anyway. Might end up muting itself if the mic dies. But I've got another one, like I say. But again, with that car alarm going off like that, being such an emergency, it seemed like, it was like really emergent because it's going off. Like that could be the alarm bells are going off in someone's head that they're ready for commitment or that they know who you are to them. Because that seems to be where a lot of divine masculines are at right now. A whole other wave of them. Again, it's never ending. That's talking about work. That's the one part of this work that can get very boring. It's like, oh Christ, we're back at this bit again, are we? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I mean? Like the point is like on Zoom sessions, when I do get people to close their eyes, they cut the bullshit. When you've got your eyes open, you're coming from your ego. You're like, you've got a bit of a mask on, you've got a bit of a facade. Like even even to get really, really deep with you here, right? Because we've got Mercury opposite Pluto, which remember I've got that natally. It's like when I do this. Like I have got my Leo midheaven face on right now. I've got my Leo midheaven personality on. And there's something about when I do the ones with my hands and the cards, I don't like it more. I just like them both in different ways because I like when I'm like this because people say to me, you know, you get basically it's just nice to be able to see the person you're talking to and to be, you know, some people like the visual aspect and the listening audioly, or that's not even a word, audio by audio. And you know what I mean? Like it's just nice, you know, it feels like you're more in the moment with the person. But also let's talk about it from a viewer point of view. When I watch people on YouTube, I watch in equal amounts people that it's like this and people where it's just their hands. And I like them just I can't, you know, I don't need to sort of choose between, but I like it just depends. Like it doesn't really matter to me. And it's the same with me, but I feel like when I do the ones with my hands, like it's sometimes I reveal a wee bit more of like more tender parts of me. Do you know what I mean? Or I don't know. I just think sometimes things come out of me that wouldn't really. I'd be more. Yeah, I'd probably go more shy and embarrassed if it's like I'm on here. Although I'm again, let's face it, I'm not a good example because I'm that fucking raw and real. I pour my fucking heart out on here even when I'm like this. I fucking cry and everything on here. If you're new to me, I fucking cry and everything, and I'm, you know what I mean. I just own it. But you know what I'm saying? Like even it's like a next level up because, like I say all the time, and again I can tell you about your own chart by hi Nathan Bow. I'm going to read that in a minute. I can tell you about your own chart in a session. So I'm talking about bits of my chart because who else's chart am I meant to talk about right now? You know, get to give this example. But because I've got my North Node in Gemini in the eighth house, I am meant to be so I'm meant to be so uncomfortable about sharing raw truths for the collective and things in myself where it would benefit. It is meant to be highly uncomfortable for me. That is what that placement means, right? So you know what I mean? So I know that when I'm pushing myself to share it, I'm like, oh, this feels like really vulnerable. It's like to other people, it'd be like, that's just the stuff I share every day, just is vulnerable. But it's like for me, it's like I know when I feel quite uncomfortable, I'm like, this is getting really into the shadow. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is getting juicy. And I like it. Do you know what I mean? Because I've got like my Pluto conjunct my Scorpio rising, and I've got a loaded eighth house there. Like that's what I'm all about. I love deep conversation. I say this all the time. If I'm at a party, yeah, I'll be up dancing that to my favourite songs, and that's probably the only ones I'll be dancing to because I'm very selective. I can't dance to songs I don't like. I've always been like that, right? But if it's something I love, you'll know I love it because I'll be up dancing. Um, and then, but apart from that, I'm probably in the corner having a deep and meaningful with someone I've just met, you know, whether it's a man or a woman, fucking regardless of their age, they'll be pouring their heart out to me. And that's, well, I get where they're going with this. You see what I mean about I'm a person where my work is my calling is my work, even when I'm doing something in my personal life, like a party or something. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, because I'm even just thinking the last sort of, was that the last party? Was that? Oh, it was. Yeah, the last party I remember being at, I was a bit of sensible Sally that night though. But anyway, it was it was my auntie and uncle's joint 70th that I went down to England for. And I was in Manchester and basically yeah, I did do that. You know what I mean? On that during that night, like I don't even think to be honest, that's not a good example. I didn't dance at all. Anyway, whatever. But like, you know what I mean? Like I was in parent mode actually. There you go. That's not a good example, but I was in parent mode and I'm not even a parent because I was like, you know, like because I wasn't drinking. I did drink. I basically had one prosecco, right? I don't. But again, to be totally transparent, I did drink one prosecco. I thought there's no point drinking more. And I was kind of just. I wasn't assigned to look after the kids, but I was. I was kind of just. You know, my nieces were cutting about, so seeing how they're. And again, my sister and her boyfriend were like looking after them too. My mum and dad, and they were running in between all of us. But because I was aware as the night went on that I was a sober one, I was, you know, keeping an eye on them, and then and then also I was like having, and then when they were like away playing with all the other kids and stuff, like I was like having deep and meaningfuls with like just random folk that I was meeting, either some people that I knew or some people I was meeting for the first time. So you know what I mean? But that's me, like that's what I like to do. I like to get into like deep conversation. It just happens, whether I like it or not, it just happens. But I do happen to like it. So anyway, just sort of tune. And all of that came from talking from dark rooms, from the bit about the dark room. Let's read the rest. Of course, intimacy can include sharing your secret fears with your partner too, but in some way that makes it clear that you're simply revealing an intimate truth about yourself rather than burden your beloved with your concern. Yeah, so I read that bit already, but that's true. You should be able to share your deepest fears and your deepest desires with the one that you love. Like, I do believe that. I think that's quite sad if you can't. Like, I'm not saying you're in a shit relationship if you can't do that. I'm just saying, for me personally, with my North Node and my Juno and Gemini, that's all in the eighth house. I need to be able to bare my soul with somebody that I'm in love with, or what's fucking point? You know what I mean? Like, that's the way I feel that strongly about it. And not everybody does. Like, not everybody, a lot of people are that disassociated and or not even that, well, yeah, it is disassociated or so fragmented they can be with somebody and just sort of go through the motions, and it's not like that. So and some people it's comfortable and it's happy and it's not, you know, they're not disassociated, but they're not, it's not that deep, and they might take things like that to a therapist or so. Everybody's different. But what's good is it's good to know who you are. Intimacy includes a physical closeness without sex, feeding one another. I don't know about that bit, guys, but whatever. Feeding one another, washing or styling your partner's hair. Sorry, absolutely not. Maybe washing if I was ill or something. Styling, not happening. Unless there's a hairdresser, I can't see why on earth. I suppose if you were, that's sexist, isn't it? I was going to say if you were the women styling their hair, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that is a thing for people. Fuck knows. Nobody's fucking touching my hair anyway. But so placing a blanket over your partner when they fall asleep or having a bath together are just a few examples. Some of the most profound, intimate moments can happen when there are no conversation at all and your beautiful connection is enhanced by a glorious sunset or a graceful bird on the wing. I don't know what that means, but you have drawn this card today because your soul longs for you to understand how real intimacy arises and to make yourself available to its loving influences from now on. So that is the energy we're working with. If this person wasn't into commitment before and all the feels, brace yourself because they are now. They're in their feminine energy. They're like they've not lost that love and feeling. They've found that love and feeling. See what I've done there? So this divine feminine male just got redirected to move because he got a 30-day eviction notice because of some disturbances to my home the last few days. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Nathan. Sorry, just got back, had to accept the call. That's fine. No, I just read your comment there. So, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So do you know where you're going to be going to? Praying for that you find somewhere safe for you to go to. Right. So let's get on with the. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't do the wee scripture thing. I'm kind of wondering whether to. So Nathan and anyone else that's chatting tonight, can you keep a close eye for when you can't hear me, please? Because the mic will cut out at some point. I lost the. It's down there somewhere, but there's the other one anyway. Oh shit! Oh, just for shits and giggles, I didn't shuffle the bits of paper for Mediumship Monday. Let's see what comes out. Just out of interest. Transformational coaching. That's nuts because that in twin flame messages. I would I would say that is what happens. See, that always happens. It doesn't see they're showing you past, present, future. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I didn't shuffle the bits of paper to see what I was going to talk about Mediumship Monday because I just done. That's what I done. I was talking about the different ways in which I use different coaching modalities because I was talking about the NLP and the tapping. So isn't that nuts that they're showing you? It doesn't matter that I pulled it afterwards. Twin flame messages. I'm doing that now, and everything's a twin flame message because it wasn't that too. That's funny. That always happens. Um, no idea where I'm going right now. I'll keep an eye out for the mic drop and signal. Thank you very much. No, I'm sorry to hear that. It's not a nice position to be in. I've sadly been in that position many times in my life. So I do know how terrifying that can feel, Nathan. So I hope that you're able to stay grounded and I'll keep giving my prayers that you find somewhere safe right away. So get looking right away though. Don't delay. If you've only, what did you say you've got? You've only got 30 days. Yeah, 30 days. That's terrible. Um, right. Scripture. What have we got? My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made in weakness. Corinthians 12:9. So there could be something about 12th of September or the 9th of December or February. Peace I leave you with. No, peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. John 14:27. We'll put them there. Right, so this is a potential block that you as the divine feminine, or whoever the divine feminine is, male or female in this connection, something that was holding you back in the past between you and your twin flame. Now remember, the past can be years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 2 years ago, 2 days ago, yesterday, an hour ago. You know what I'm saying? You'll know if this is for you. And it's not all of these can make sense for everyone, so use your fucking common sense and let's go. Not my type. Be open to different types of people because you may be surprised who you find. So I feel in the past, the divine feminine, I feel in the past, whenever it was you've met this person, whatever it was, whether it was just a lack of getting to know this person on a deeper level, which let's face it, you know, like it really, it doesn't matter. I was going to say in this day and age, but even like, you know, even when I was younger too, that could go to it. But however, it's like I'm getting this kind of image of this person only let you get to know the part of them that they wanted you to know, right? And on the twin flame journey, that is just how it works. The divine masculine will only show you one side of them. No, you know what I mean? Basically they'll not show you all of them. And you won't have you will have done the same, right? And I feel as a feminine, because you weren't seeing all of this person, like you could have made a snap decision like we're not compatible for any more than a bit of fun. But also I feel that was also the masculine emotionally made that decision too. But you see, as a divine feminine masculine, if the feminine thought that, then the masculine mirrors it. So right. And the masculine, I was already trying to move. They were smoking drugs in the house, both upstairs to my side, and it was keeping me up at night from secondhand smoke. So this is actually a blessing. Right, oh good. So it's a blessing in disguise then. Well, I'm glad that you're looking to the positive about it. And I pray that wherever you get put, you don't have disturbances like that. You know, that's really interesting, by the way, because look, the cards I shared on the last live stream were heal away addictions. And you see how, and it was also the accompanying card was about being too sensitive. What is that? Oh, look, I miss kissing you wants to jump in before I'm even using those cards. That's my favorite. Oh, that's my miss. I think it's because none of my other cards say that. I miss kissing you. Right. So, relationships and activities that were once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. Do you know what I mean? So, I said earlier, if you're trying to heal an addiction and you're around all the people that are doing the addiction, smoking, drinking, whatever it is, you're not going to heal. You can't heal in the place that made you sick. But in your case, that sounds like a bit similar. They might not be your friends, Nathan, but if it's that close for comfort, so very good, is it? So let's see what the masculine gets in the mask. So I'm sometimes I put the card back, but I'm just going to keep it out because it takes ages to find it. So what's something that the masculine in the past, what was a block that the masculine had to this connection or to the divine feminine? And it's also the divine feminine's masculine side. Judgment. I think that's why they got me to see how it's kind of same. It's kind of similar energy. And being cold. Wow, and playing hard to get, yeah. So this is like I love these cards. Right, so my nose is so itchy. So again, if you're new, that's the loved ones in spirit. When they come in closer, my nose gets really itchy. So in the past, the divine masculine had some type of judgment. Don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open and give them a fair chance. Oh my God, so how fucking nuts is that? The feminine, you made a snap decision. We're too different. Yeah, not my type. You know, maybe it's like, you know, they're my type for a night or now and again, but they're not compatible in the long run for whatever reason. Like this person doesn't seem like the commitment type. And then the divine masculine was like too quick to count the divine feminine out as somebody for them for the long term. And you weren't giving the divine feminine a fair chance. Or I feel as well like that's coming through that in the past, the masculine hasn't even given it a chance with the feminine out of fear. But you know what I mean? It's that's how it would feel, is that they haven't even given it a chance. They don't they've counted it out before they've even given it a chance. If you've never even been a thing, like they're judging it. They don't even know, they've never even tried. Um being cold, you seem unapproachable because you're aloof. Try being more friendly. That's exactly what I've just said. That I feel this is at some point you both could have been like that to basically mask your feelings. And hard to get. That one always comes out for the masculine. You're missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance, right? So when I piece all that together, right, I feel the both of you could have played too hard to get and you could have come across quite cold and aloof, but it was because you were masking that you actually both had deeper feelings for each other. Boom, drop the mic. But I do feel the other things are true too. You both made snap judgments that you weren't each other's type. When in fact you're perfectly imperfect for each other because you're twin flames. If you're not twin flames, you've stumbled across the wrong live stream, but you're welcome to stay. Or you're one of the lurking haters. One of the two. Right, okay. So for the next bit, there's yeah. Nah, we done past life energy. We done past life energy yesterday. I can't be bothered doing actual past life stuff. Like that was just the past. So 555 my time, major positive changes. Well, there you go. Positive changes coming. Secrets. Right. So something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. So this is a present energy. So divine feminine, something's hidden from you about this masculine, and someone isn't being truthful, or it's hidden because they aren't talking to you at all. But I do feel as well, it's like because there's this scene of like, it looks like some sort of, I don't know, looks like someone's trying to seduce someone. We've got the candles and the fluffy whatever, fluffy. What is it? Is it a seat? Is it a bed? It's not a bed. So it's got the pillows. You know what I mean? It looks like a romantic kind of setup. So this could be like in the present. There could be some kind of secret. Oh, actually, think about it. Yeah, because it's commitment and like I feel there is some kind of secret. There's like it's a secret how committed this person is to this connection. But also I feel it was a secret how strongly this person felt about you in the past and now. It's like they've been healing themselves and they didn't want you to know. But also because it's like, this person isn't, whatever, being truthful. It could be that like I know this is the present, but it could be in the past this person wasn't entirely honest about who they were in the past. And now they want to be entirely honest about who they are now in the hopes that you will want to commit to who they are now. Oh my God, that's really nice the way that came out. Right, so what have we got for the masculine? This is a very mixed bag, this deck, so we're being risque just now. So maybe this is a risque masculine that wants to apologize. Look, everything matters with what I'm saying. Apology. Never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. So that's what's going on with the masculine right now in the present. I say right now. It's whenever this catches up to making sense, if this is even yours. This person knows they need to apologize. And most importantly, like what I've just said on the other one, they want to apologize. It's more important that the person has had the realization that there's a need to apologize, that they want to apologize. It's not just you want them, it's different. If you're, do you know what I mean? It's like, imagine you feel somebody needs to apologize to you. Again, the word apologize annoys me. Say sorry to, imagine you feel like you feel somebody needs to say sorry to you and you have to tell them to say sorry to you. What's the fucking point? If they didn't actually realize that they've done anything wrong, it's pointless. It's absolutely fucking pointless. It's like, hello, Charlotte, how are you doing? It's like when I'm watching Love Island and the guy, what was it last night? The guy was like, it's the worst kind of apology. It's not even a real apology when someone's like, I'm sorry you feel that way. You know what I mean? It's you know what I'm saying. It's like it's not proper. It's not apologizing. And I liked it when the girl, although she can be a bit moody, but it was like when she was like, basically saying what I'm saying. She's like, that's not even. It's not even like. What's the point? Why are you even saying so? You're not sorry. You know what I mean? But that's not what I'm feeling. It's like this person. This is a heartfelt apology. Um, and it's like because it says never underestimate the power of that, it feels like for the divine masculines that this is resonating with, whether you're male or female, don't underestimate what you saying sorry to your person is going to do. You've no idea how much of a block that could lift in them. Even if you're, like it really just I feel like I'm tapping into some scenarios where it's like so much has been done where I feel I'm feeling this person like I just don't even know how to come back from this. Like I don't know. Sorry, it doesn't. It's that wait a minute. Am I channeling a song? That feels like that's got to be a song. Like wait a minute. Now I'm not hearing. I'm actually hearing. That's I love you, isn't it? Saying I love you is not the word to hear from me. It's not that I don't want. Anyway, what's that again? I know the song I mean, and I can't remember what. It's two guys that sing it. Because is it not? Is it because you already know? Is it you already know or I already know? Wait a minute, I don't even know what to Google right now. I'm gonna have to type what I've just sang into the thing. Saying I love. Wait a minute, let's see. We'll come up with that. Yeah, there we go. Right, right. More Than Words, and it's by Extreme, and it's from the 90s. Saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. It's not that I want you not to say, but only if you knew. I'm just going to roll with it. How easy it would be to show me how you feel. More than words is all you have to do to make it real. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me because I'd already know. I think that's what they're trying to get at. You already know this person loves you, but they haven't said it. That's what I think they're trying to say. And this is presently, and they need to apologize, or they want to. They need to. They want to. What would you do if my heart was torn in two? More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. What would you say if I took those words away? Then you couldn't make things new just by saying I love you. La da dee da 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 da. I don't know. Dee da 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 da. More than words, la la la, and it's got la. Now that I've tried to talk to you and make you understand, all you have to do is close your eyes and just reach out your hands and touch me. Hold me close, don't ever let me go. More than words is all I ever needed to show. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me because I'd already know. What would you do if my heart was torn in two? More than words to show you. Yeah, yeah. I really just like the tune of that. Sorry, that was quite. I'm glad I checked because it popped into my head. So again, with whatever you get from all of that, that all came through with that card. That this person wants to apologise, and I would say they want to say I love you too. But that might not come in with the apology. Run before you can walk. Why do I keep saying? Sorry, walk. Well, actually, I did say it the wrong way around. I meant to say walk before you can run, but I've said that twice in the other one. And I think I said it wrong there too. I don't know. But maybe this person is going to run before they can walk. Maybe this person's coming in like fucking full steam ahead. Um, like saying sorry, saying I love you, and and propose. I should have said that. I knew that's what was like, and proposing. The two again, although I'm always like, what the fuck's going on in this? Yeah, so I could tell with what I was saying about the secret. There's a secret. I think there's a secret proposal. So sorry if I'm spoiling a secret proposal here, but obviously that's not everyone if they're not even fucking in your life talking to you. But an offer. Anyway. We've got to stay with the story. So an offer or proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. or not so much if people find this and it's for you. But again, I always just put it out there that I say this whenever, because I don't pick up on proposal ones all the time, but I did feel I was going to. I usually pick up on the proposal and the wedding ones in Libra, and that's the one I do on Wednesday. But for some reason, I felt I was going to pick up on it in this. It's like it could be this person's proposing to meet up again after a long time, but I think it is secret proposals, to be honest. It's like you could be eloping for fuck's sake. You'd be like, I'm out here, you know, we were at Vegas. Or but I don't know. It's like, or it's something that comes further down the line. It's like, you know, oh yeah, because it's commitment. You know, this person is going to say, like, you know, you're the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. So it might not be an actual proposal, but they may as well. You know, it's like, you know, I want to, because you know, not everyone wants to get married, but yeah, and you know, because if people have been married before and it's been a bad experience, not everybody wants to be married. But um, interesting. I was feeling it was a proposal. Right. So illusions. Beware of love's illusions. See reality clearly. Right. So I think this is quite strong here. Somebody, and then look, the secrets is there again. That's interesting. Somebody, look at this. Somebody, the secret is right. Somebody chose wrong in the past. That ain't no secret around here, is it? That's what always comes through. But we've got passion and baggage in reverse. So this is behind somebody, but passion, emotional baggage can weigh down relationships, unpack it. The secret is somebody's been healing from something from the past where I think they fell too fast, and that's what the illusion was. And now they've come out of the illusion of thinking that this chemistry that they have with you was that's all it was. Keep the sparks flying, surprise each other with gestures of love. Yeah. So whatever it is, it's not like for everyone, it's not all going to be proposals, but it's like the surprises in general. This person's coming forward with romantic surprises, apologies after a time of heartbreak. Together. Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. Yeah, I feel someone's coming forward to surprise you. You know what I mean? So if this is yours. So let me just read what Charlotte's saying. Oh, I'm halfway through June episodes of Love Island. Ah, right, interesting. Okay, so I won't talk about the current things then, because what happened of late was quite shocking. Somebody went that I was like, wow, that's nuts. So nobody's safe. Yes, sending you love for the seizures as well, Nathan, because that's terrible. Right. I need to see what the rest of the things are. Now I can't stop singing that song. Saying I love you is not the words you want to hear from me. Na, 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 na. Trust me, if you know that song, you'll see what I mean. Go and listen to it if you've never heard it. It's really catchy. Cause you already know. Right, okay. So what would help? Let's go with these. What would help the divine feminine get out of their comfort zone? Yes, absolutely, Nathan. You're supported here. Let's see. What would help the divine feminine get out their comfort zone into the north node and leave that south node behind? Whether you're a man or a woman, and the divine masculine emotionally. Oh, parents. So again, this stuff comes out because it's cancer season. So, you know, if there's stuff to do with limiting beliefs from your parents, it's going to come out. But again, we've all got them somewhere, guys. You know, no matter how amazing your relationship is with your parents, you're going to have them somewhere. Parents, the divine truth is that your parents eternally love you. Oh my God, that's too loud. What the fuck? Because I changed the battery. It goes off so loud. So again, it's because that's so loud, this could be relevant as well. Like the alarm bells are going off so loud in this divine masculine's head that they feel compelled. It just feels like somebody that's in touch with their feelings really wants to share their feelings. And I feel it's got something to do with maybe it was things that you saw from people around you, whether it was your mum and dad or just other adults around you that like, you know, set you, I don't know, put you off commitment. Like maybe this is people's parents that aren't together, or if they are together, they don't get on or something like that. or it's just not the way you would want a relationship. The divine truth is that your parents eternally love you at the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. So that's also healing your own feminine, masculine energy. So remember, this is for the divine feminine, but this is the masculine, feminine side as well. Align your actions so they match your values, inner knowingness of what's right for you. So I feel because there's a divine feminine, male or female, you assessed whatever limiting beliefs you had from family or from whoever around you, and you got in alignment with what's true for you, and you take the actions that were right for you. So I feel emotionally, because this is divine feminine, I feel you, to get you out your comfort zone. I feel in the past you actually did, you have shared your feelings with this person. So if that's not you, I don't think this is yours. I feel you've moved out your comfort zone, and you have actually, so say you had people around you or parents where the feelings weren't being expressed very openly, or it was like you were taught to not share your feelings. You went against the grain and you told this person that you love them, without having, maybe you didn't have a lot of evidence that you were going to hear it back. But you done it because you felt it, and you don't live with regrets now, and that's the important thing. So be proud of yourself if you've done that. And I feel this is the moment where this person does it back. And remember, this could be years down the line. That can happen with twin flame. But it's about this person wasn't ready for it yet. They were still stuck with the limiting beliefs of their parents and whoever else around them, and now they're not by the time it gets to this bit. So the masculine and the feminine's masculine side. I was singing along with you, Claire, but couldn't remember what it was called. Love that song. Yeah, because it is a good song, isn't it? It wouldn't surprise me if that was one that was stuck at the you know what I mean, stuck in the charts for ages. The good old days where we used to record the charts on a tape. I used to like do that I'm sure loads of you did, but like I used to record it every Sunday, and then you would get to listen to it on your tape. And then the tape would get so chewed up because I kept re-recording over it. Yep, you young ones, you don't know what that's all about, but that's what we used to do. Right, exciting times. So, masculine, what would help you get out your comfort zone? Although I feel that really was, well, that was for the feminine and the masculine there. But for the masculine, to get out your comfort zone and to get out the South Node, I'm wanting to see if Heal Addictions comes out again, because that came out. Manifestation power. Wow, manifestation came out in the Mediumship Monday. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. So, quite simply, divine masculine, to get out of your comfort zone, you are the magician. Believe that you have everything inside of you to get out of wherever it is you feel stuck in your head in a situation. You can manifest this. Use your gifts, your spiritual gifts that you have. Everybody has them. And it might have something randomly to do with eating better. I feel that has to do with changing your frequency. Fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. But you see how that ties into the cards that I shared on Mediumship Monday? Somebody's changed so much that they're not in alignment with the people around them anymore. They just don't, it doesn't float their boat. It's not their type of cup of tea, whatever words you want to use. So, what does the masculine want to say with everything that I've said and sang and stuff? I just felt guided to go to these cards. Oh, Christ, that's jumped ahead a bit. So I see myself having kids with you. So again, this keeps coming through. This came through with the one I done yesterday. Was all the fucking babies and that in the car. So yeah. So again, we've niched it down to another group of people that if that is not something that you see with you and your twin flame, this might not be for you. But you could always take that bit out and whatever. But this person wants to have a family with you. That would move them out their comfort zone. And everything I do it for a future. So that these cards really fit together. So I feel this person has secretly been planning their future with you in their head. I'm not. Oh my god! Look at that fucking. Sorry, that's genius that they gave me that song. Look at this. I'm not good at communicating my feelings with you. And look at everything. Look at the fucking song, man. I let my doubts and my fears get the best of me. So yeah, that's what I feel. That's why they got me to pick them up. It's like this person has big plans for the future. It'll be different for different people, but this person has big plans for the future and they see their future with you, whatever that all includes. And it feels like the next bit of this is to manifest it. And they know that the manifestation is, oh shit, I need to take action. Like, I need to say, fuck it, let's go. I need to face my fear and do it anyway. You know what I mean? Feel the fear and do it anyway. Right. What does the feminine want to say? I see and hear your name everywhere. This intensity between us is overwhelming for me too at times. Because I feel sometimes the masculine just thinks that they get toppled by the connection, but it's the feminines do as well. And I get so confused with your behavior. Well, you see, that fit's coming out in this because what we're seeing is I'm going to use some, I always say I'm going to use tarot and then I forget to, but it's sitting right there. I'm getting a sense that this group of feminines don't know any of this. And if you do, it's just, you're like, oh, I wonder if they want the same as me. But they've never told me. So, you know what I mean? It's like, it's that kind of, so that's why the feminine group are confused. Stand up for yourself. You deserve to be respected. And I can't wait to be alone with you. Oh, there's, where is it? There's that moment. I can't wait to be alone with you. And that idyllic bath scene, which I don't believe. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I think it's all a bit more chaotic trying to get in the bath with another grown adult, be honest. But anyway, you can you can tell me your experience of that in private if you want, guys, or in the chat. That'd be quite funny. In fact, why don't we just ask? Have you ever had a bath with another grown adult? You don't need to share that with me. Or a shower. Too far? Maybe it's too far. But popped into my head, so I asked it. Right. So, what karmic lessons are learned are needing to be released? Oh dear me. So, what karmic lessons are being learned and needing to be released? Oh, please forgive me. So again, we've already had that come through. There is something that somebody needs to be forgiven for ghosting you, for lying to you, for pretending that they didn't have feelings for you when they clearly do, for because of what I've picked up on this. If this is yours, um, soulmate, for making you feel like, yeah, you're nobody special, you're not my soulmate, you're not my twin flame, but secretly I can see myself with you in the future. Yeah, yeah, this was just a fling. That's all you were to me. You were just a bit of fun. You were just a fling. But no, secretly, I know you're my soulmate. That's I'm channeling this masculine. That's this group of masculines are saying this. That's a karmic lesson you need to let go of. Notice how they work with me the questions because that's really funny. Because sometimes this was just a fling card fucks me off, but this time I don't feel. Although there absolutely could have been, I know that is the best. That shower scene is very beautiful. You're the person of my dreams. Oh my god, honestly. Um, I act like I don't care when deep down I really do. These are all the karmic lessons that need to be let go of. Because, like what I just said, we're on these other cards. So again, this is directly to the divine masculines, male or female. If you're aligning with this message of you are planning your future with this person, your head, whatever that all entails for different people, and when you look into the future, all you see is your twin flame, yet you've not communicated this in any way, shape, or form to your divine feminine, and years are going by and time's getting by, and you're making this person wonder and worry, and you're not making them, but you're leaving this person and worry and doubt and fear and sleepless nights. And potentially, let's face it, not everybody's as serious about me on this journey. You're potentially losing them footloose and fancy free. Oh, I didn't mean to say losing them. Isn't that interesting? That's because I read How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. But it's like, yeah, if you're trying how to lose a twin flame in 10 days, do you know what I mean? Just keep leaving it another 10 days, another 10 days, another 10 months, another 10 years. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like all the while you could have just pushed through your fear and pushed through it, because that's what this feels like. This feels like a bit of a pep talk for people that are on the, you know what I mean, they're on the verge of doing something and you need to push through it. Oh, I know why they're getting me to say that. It's because we're like said, I thought it was tonight, but I think it's officially, I think it's tomorrow. We're in the pre-shadow of the Mercury retrograde. So, but come tomorrow, over the next coming weeks, up until when it actually goes into retrograde mid-July, things are going to get way more confusing, more dramatic. You know, in Mercury retrograde in Leo, it's so you want to clear up confusion now, if you can, if you're in a place to do that. Maybe some of you're not in a place to do that, but that's why I feel it's coming through quite urgently. This was just a fling. See, and now you see, now I can feel the annoyance with it. Telepathic bond. It's like, it's what I said, but I feel this was just a fling card. It's like some of these masculines are, some of you, men and women, are like leaving your twin flame wondering, like, is this person still out there, like, just doing whatever with whoever? Or are they kind of like on the same page as me, healing and just, coming, not coming forward until they're ready? It's like that's what they're saying, It's to clear up any kind of confusion like that. I will find my way back to you one day. I still have grown to do. I feel like I ruined everything. I wish I could fix things between us. But remember, that's the karmic lessons that you've got to let go of. So it's like, let go of like, oh, one day I'll fix it. One day I'll fix it. You know what I mean? Many, many years can pass by saying that to yourself. So shadow work. Well, that feels like it was shadow work, but oh, wait a minute. See, I nearly done it again. Let's just wait a minute. Maybe they want me to use. So what have we got then? Let's get a laugh out of these cards. Divine Feminine, keep shining your light, keep being of integrity, like the card that came out. You are the guiding light, guiding this person out the dark. They are healing their heart from something. This person could be grieving a person in their life that they've lost. They could be grieving the breakdown of a situation. They could be going through a divorce. They could be going through a separation, a breakup. They could be heartbroken about anything. But this person, they could have actually already healed their heart from whatever it is too, but because it's not upright. But I do feel you are the guiding light, healing this person through the darkness. I'm eating brownies right now to feel better. If I could cry, I would. These messages are hitting Claire. Oh, sorry, Nathan. Energetic hug. But I think eating brownies is a good idea. What else? Yeah, this masculine's incredibly burdened right now. They're ready to drop it. So if you're this masculine, male or female, I feel you're in a place of you've had just about enough. You've had as much as you can take. I feel, let's just see, is this about the feelings or just something else burdening this person? Nah, it's the memories of the soulmate. Look, it's the memories of you. The memories, is that not a song? The memories of the past are like this person. This is the kind of thing where this person can't eat, sleep. This is what all love songs are made of. This person can't eat right, they can't sleep. They think about you before they go to sleep. They think about you in the morning. They think about you while they're driving. They think, if they drive, they think about you when they're taking their kids to school. It's all. I'm getting all the different scenarios, but it's like, yeah, and your luck's about to change. I feel the people that are feeling burdened by memories of a twin flame, it's like the luck's about to change here. And it's all because you decided to not hold back your feelings. Again, this is really sad. This is like somebody has held back their feelings for a twin flame for a long time. Because remember, this is shadow work that I'm asking about, and it's Judgment Day. I feel this like this is what I mean. I am literally just the mouthpiece. That's what I mean. It's like God is saying through me in this message, it's Judgment Day. It's shit or get off the pot. I hate that saying, but it's like I really do hate that saying, but it came to me really clearly there. It's what are you going to do, mate? You know what I mean? We can see you making all these plans in your head and you want to be with this person, yet you're not taking any action. You know, you're daydreaming it all up, you're manifesting it that way, but you're not taking any action. The secret is too much of a secret that you want to have a happy family, a 10 of cups with your twin flame. Yeah, shuffled 78 cards, it came out again. That's the truth. The shadow work, the hidden emotions are you've humbled this masculine. They've went through an ego death. They've had a come to Jesus moment. They realise their happiness lies with you. You're their 2 of cups. Literally, you're their true love. So we've had the soulmate card, and now we've got the true love card. You're their soulmate, their true love, and it's Judgment Day. It's basically that's the strong message coming through. Is it's time to decide: do you want this person or not? Because if you never take any action towards them, you could lose them. Coming through strong, right? Okay, so, and it's also I got drawn to all the 2s there. 222, love and partnership. Right, so what would help with inner union right now then? What will I use for that deck? Okay, we'll go with these then. I did right them too. Oh, wait a minute. Right, what would help with inner union for the feminine? This is another tarot deck actually. Right. If you're divine feminine, male or female, you might have children of your own there as well, or this could even just be young children that are around you in some way, or this is your inner child. So take what resonates. Balance, prioritization, playfulness. 2 Pentacles. If you're the divine feminine, what would help with inner union is focus on yourself, balance your own energy. I know the message is always the same, but that's the message. And same that's for the masculine's feminine side as well. And what would help the masculine with inner union? Stop thinking that you're going to fail because we got the 6 of Wands in reverse. But also, I feel that's about if you're a masculine that needed to put your pride aside, that would be the wise thing to do. But yeah, 6 of Fire, but it was in reverse because that's victory upright. But that's what I'm taking it to mean is if you were too in your ego and you know what I mean, and you were making out like you didn't care about this person when you actually did, come in telling the truth. Don't come in your ego. There's no point. That's like what I said about the people, saying the fake kind of sorry. But I feel that's what this masculine's currently stuck with. In your mind, self-doubt, confusion, and free will. Like you're stuck thinking that this isn't going to be a victory. Right. So, but could you take what would help this masculine? Well, we know, take action. This masculine. So look, they're being very specific with this one, right? Look at this. This is this masculine. That is a guy in his bed, like can't sleep. Remember when I said this person can't sleep? Look at this. Negative worry, sleeplessness. This person literally can't sleep at night for thoughts of the feminine. Because they're so in their feels about everything that they want and they're not doing anything about it. Actually, that would be quite a good thumbnail. That and that. Like this person wants this, This is somebody that made out they didn't want this, or they literally said this that they didn't want, or their actions, and now they do, and they're like, shit, what do I do? Tell the truth. Yes, this person wants to invest now, whereas I don't think they did before. 7 of Pentacles, investment, assessment, patience. But also, I feel this person has been investing in their own healing, and they knew that that was important for this to work in the long run. They didn't want this to crash and burn. So it's a good thing, really, that this person is taking their sweet ass time. Right, okay, so because it'll be worth the wait, right? But then that's that's what they're saying. Look, I'm sorry speaking out again. This person's putting a lot of pressure on themselves. I'm sorry, I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. So fuck's sake, there's a couple of different decks. This person's really sorry. Sorry and apologise is coming out like was coming out in 3 different decks. What else? So what else? What would help this person with inner union then? Oh look. They just keep telling me how shit the person feels. Lost. I feel lost without you. This person's missing you. They played games. Missing you, I miss you, I wish things were different, and I feel lost. Playing games is peeking out. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting it to get your attention, this is what this person done in the past, and that's what they're sorry for. And I cut the deck and it was there again. Focused on money as well. This person could have just, yeah, money was more important than this. It's not now. Totally not now. Right. Right, let's get some of these. I mean, where's the divine feminine right now? Keep practicing self-love, nurture your inner child. Yes, you see, so I feel for a lot of people that the wee girl balancing on the thing, it was your inner child. And even if you're a guy, just change it to girl. But it could be it's kids as well. But yeah, nurture your inner child, because that's what Cancer season is about, the family. And that will help your divine masculine. But right, what about the masculine? And also the masculine needs to nurture their inner child. Yeah, stay grounded. See, the masculines need to stay grounded because they're nervous about coming forward because it's such a turnaround from how they've behaved to you before. Like, look what they're saying. This masculine, oh wow, that's behind it. Shit. See, this masculine was under spell work. They were under manipulation, control of. Feels like again that's not come through too much in this, and I'm glad it because I can't be a fucking arse picking up on that shit. But that's for the Pisces and the Leo and the Scorpio ones. This is a gentler one tonight. But this person, that one looks like a spider and a spider web, and I did see a spider earlier in was it at the very start of this or in the Mediumship Monday? Oh no, it wasn't. It was in the one I filmed for tomorrow. I think that might be the one I filmed for tomorrow. I can't really remember. But the one I filmed for tomorrow was definitely about a jealous karmic, so I might have to use some cards that indicate that. But yeah, so that's what I mean. I feel there was a jealous karmic energy around this person that kept them from seeing the truth. So I feel this was like it's either a present karmic person or a past karmic person, but they're going to be the past even if they're the present now, is what I'm feeling. Because it's like this person's like sees the truth. They see through the illusion. They're trying to stay grounded and calm because they know that you're their divine feminine. But that was actually reversed, and I don't know what I've done, but I must have turned it around the right way. So again, it's like they couldn't see that before. But that was in reverse. They thought you were distorted. They thought you were the karmic energy. They thought you were the problem. I think they thought you were the one trying to control them, and now they've realised it was the other way around. Oh God! And the fact I just had to drink that much as well. What else? Clearing karma, Kundalini activation. This person has a lot of love for you, but they also have a lot of passion. They could be going through an intense Kundalini awakening. But they had to clear karma with this karmic person to figure out that that ain't true love and you are pathway to true love. Mission in motion. Honor your agreement. Mission in motion. Yeah, the mission is in motion. This person has worked out. Interesting. Right, okay, so the one that I filmed for tomorrow, right? There was a lot about jealousy coming through. And with Mercury opposite Pluto right now, you know, that, like I said, it's great for detective work. But when it comes to jealous people, you know, because Pluto is about anything like that, I feel like very controlling karmic energies, whether it's romantic or anyone, you know, there could be a lot of that energy about, like people making you feel like you can't do something that you want to, kind of energy, controlling energy. So, what do we need to know about the future of what's going to happen with whoever was resonating with this? There's no more waiting. Look, waiting, but it's the Capricorn symbol. So I feel this could really speak to a lot of people about the Capricorn full moon on the 10th there. Like, because the Capricorn full moon is about commitment, and that was the card we got at the start. And again, so this is interesting because this is the card that came out for the video for tomorrow. So again, I don't know, you'll need to tell me if it connects, but and you might not be able to tell me for a few weeks because I can pick up on energy way in the future. Or unless this has already happened to some people. There was a karmic person trying to stop this from coming forward. Like this, there was the one from tomorrow, it was only 15 minutes, but it was something about somebody was trying really hard to prevent a union. Like they were trying everything in their power to prevent a union from coming forward. But nothing can stop this. Chemistry and waiting. Yeah, someone's coming in to build the peace and the harmony. Yeah, look, this is interesting because all the ones for the ones that I pulled tomorrow were like all the shitty ones. So it's like tomorrow might be like the other side of it, that's the energies that have been stopping you, and now they're just giving the nice bit of it. It's like, who cares? This is what's coming. Look, I think there is a divorce for some people because there's a contract going up in flames behind the pair that are cuddling, and they're joined at the ankles and they're joined at the wrists, which reminds me of the red string of fate. No matter how far you've went from this person, you were always meant to be pulled back to each other because it's the North Node symbol in this too. It's destined, it's fated, and we got leap and destiny for the cards for the mediumship Monday. Look, power. The power of your love has pulled you back together. But there was a again, this is a wave of people. But if this is your wave, wait a minute. I think I do just want to just. I think we should shuffle the dramatic ones because I want to see what comes out. Maybe these actually. It's like there's a very, very dark karmic energy for all the groups of people. It's like someone's went above and beyond to try and stop this from coming together. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is or will be returned into your life soon. Well, we know that. Nothing's going to stop them. Apart from if something's going to stop it's overthinking. Playing negative, and wow, I already channeled this. Playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues which weren't there at first. Past lives, you've known this person before, it's a soulmate from a past lifetime. That's what this person's feeling, and they want to express that. Express your love. It's important to let people know that you love them. You've nothing to lose, right? I've actually fucking said that during this because they talk through me. And then look at this. This is always my card, right? It says, leave your fears behind. They are stopping this relationship from blossoming, meaning the fears, but they are whoever I just channeled, that person, they are stopping this relationship from blossoming. So you work that out who that is, but there's someone around you that's karmic that's stopping this. It's like they feed your fears and they stop you from going for it. They don't encourage you. They hold you back. I don't want to be toxic anymore. I'm not even using that deck. Right. Oh my God, look at this jumbo deck. I've put the two crazy decks together. I don't know how far I'm about to shuffle it. Is that? Yeah, it is. It's the two. Let's shuffle the crazy. Right. This is very risky, but I feel guided. What I'm wondering is, if that happens, that'll be nuts. I'm wondering if Jezebel's going to jump out. Oh, there we go. Not Jezebel, but look, closing this cycle. That might be. That's the Capricorn full moon. A karmic cycle's closing out. Right, so I'll close my eyes because some of them aren't round the right way. Is there anything we need to know about any of this? Good, bad, or ugly? Why did I pick this up? What's that? Oh dear. Not even picking that. Look, mum says hang up. Not even fucking using that deck. So there's an interfering mum of some type, whether that's an ex or or someone's actual mum or an ex's mum or whatever, however that's got to fit in. Jackpot. Winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. It was in reverse though, so someone did not feel like they hit the jackpot. I think they invested. Basically, someone made a bad investment in the past. Yep, fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off. God, that's weird that came out right when I said that. So yeah, someone invested in a fake connection, false union, love triangle. And they could have involved you in a love triangle at some point. Third party, multiple lovers choices. But however that sounds like a code, like multiple lovers. But you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, someone made a bad decision at some point. They took a wrong turn and they learned the lessons they needed to learn. Hustling, making it rain, focused on money, getting it. Again, I think it's when this person was in this. Somebody was in the mode of money being more important than love, and it meant that whoever they picked for romantic partners kind of reflected that, and it's not where they're at now. Okay, that's what they want to make clear. Pop the quiz. Pop the fucking question. Pop the quiz. Fucking hell! Look at that. My God, that's nuts. Look, yeah, look, whoever that is, they're rejecting them, but I don't think. Look, they're like, look, I'm rejecting you. I was a distorted masculine when I was involved with you. I don't want to be with you. You made me feel like you were a queen rising. You were a queen in reverse. You're going to get some shocking news about this if this is you. You might already be feeling stuff like this because of your spiritual gifts. Somebody was playing games in the past, heavily mirroring you. Feel they're under pressure and they're fucked up over you. They've been trying to love themselves and they see you as their divine feminine. They got involved with like a wannabe. Oh my God, a major wannabe. Fuck, what's this? Two cards back to back. Right, okay, there's too many cards here now. Wow, pop the questions. That's nuts. That's what I said in this. Yeah, there's a secret proposal coming. Sorry for spoiling the surprise, but pop the question. But again, like you said, it's like I did say, for a lot of people, it's just a surprise. But for other people, it obviously is something like that. So if you've been with your person a while, sorting things out, yeah, look at this. No liking this. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off you. Wants to be you, acts like you, dresses like you, looks like you, copies you. So again, this person's karmic partner could have been like single white female vibes, like this person could have been so jealous of you that if they wanted to kind of be you, either they wanted to be you, as in they wanted to be with your person, and it feels like they were with your person for a while, and now your person saw through them, or they're gonna, or they literally done all that stuff, like they've tried to act like you, dress like you, be like you, stalker. So however that fits. Groupie. So again, it feels like that's what it feels like. It feels like that groupie card always reminds me of like a cliquey group of pals or something. It's like if somebody's fallen into a relationship with their friend, like friends with benefits, and then they get in a relationship, and then it's like, oh shit, we're all friends. How am I going to get out of this? They're the queen bee bully. That's giving queen. Look, bully, mean girls, queen bee, and groupie. It's like someone's got involved with a queen bee, like an alpha, but it's like it feels like somebody that thinks they're like an alpha feminine, but they're not. They're like a bully. You know what I mean? Like probably somebody that's quite insecure deep down. So that's all the energy that I'm feeling when I'm tuning into this. So remember, don't make that yours if it's not yours, because I'm feeling really specific. Any more? Scarcity tax, actually, somebody that played games. I think that sadly, I think this is a karmic energy that played games with this masculine, but now the masculine's ignoring them. But that person's like looking you up, looking the masculine up. Look, they abuse divination, so they could like, you know, they could spy on readings like this to find out what's happening. They're a spiritual hater, hates on your spirituality, light, magic, and power. Oh dear. At some point, this person it can mean lots of different things here. Family in reverse. Oh my god, right. They've just went so specific. I'm like, what in the actual fuck? Can't stand ones like this. But I suppose because it's Virgo. We've got the fake news pregnancy DNA and family in reverse, right? We've actually got police station behind that too, so whatever. But I mean, I can kind of see how. So because it's in reverse, right? How I'm taking that to mean is this person again. This is a bit where we just treat this as like a bit of fun, like we're watching our reality TV program. This person was pregnant, but it wasn't the person's. Like, or like, you know, they've got pregnant and this feels like recent, you know what I mean? It's like it's something like that because it's in reverse. So I would take that, I mean, somebody is pregnant, but family in reverse, but it's not family with whoever you're connected to. So if something like that's happened where somebody's saying they didn't know who it was or something, they're going to find out it's not theirs. Pop the question, running. You could be fucking eloping. Remember I said that at some point. That's not for everyone, but running, pop the question, kiss of ass. Spiritual, chaos, ego, death, downward spiral, spiritual weight. Right, we're putting these cards away. It just gets fucking ridiculous. But do tell me if any of that made sense to you. That'd be like quite interesting because it gets so like it's just fucking ridiculous with that day. Right, okay, so but I think they've made me pick it up for a reason. What have we got here? What's going to be the outcome? Happiness. Unlock the doors to happiness with a talk. And remember, that was the guidance. You need to talk. Talking keeps your relationship alive. Happiness talk. Because you're each other's wish fulfillment. Divine timing was at play here. Allow events to unfold in the correct time. Again, unfortunately, I feel whoever that's all resonating for, this person had to go down this crazy fucking ride of being mucked around by a karmic person to see what a divine feminine is and what a distorted feminine is. Be clear on your outcome, manifest. Manifest has come through so much. If you want to manifest this union masculine, you have to let the person know. Express shared feelings, reciprocate, commitment. Congratulations, it's time to celebrate. Yeah, there's definitely a commitment coming here. So whether this is like, you know, committing to boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend, whatever your situation is, whether this is an engagement, whether this is moving in together, there's some sort of higher level of commitment. Right. Very soon, chemistry. Love yourself first. Because you've loved yourself first, both people, and you've learned from the mistakes of the past and you've let go of control, there's a strong magnetic connection here that's just grown very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So again, they just keep saying through different decks, if you want this, you have to act like you want it and you have to, you've been daydreaming, now you need to take the action that aligns with it. So, and I feel, again, it feels like this person is going to. So again, all the people that resonate with this, and I hope not all bits resonate because some of it was pretty rough. Oh no, I've not done the soul retrieval bit. So just quickly, what's a soul retrieval that somebody needs? Transformation. Again, just a general session where we'd work out what you need personally, is what I feel. Focus. Maybe you're getting scattered energy. You need some coaching to help you focus on your goals. And flow. Yes, someone needs that. Somebody needs support getting to go with the flow, to be in their feminine energy and be more flexible. And just to back up feminine energy, we've got the tiger, which is my sign for feminine energy. That's quite funny. And Right. We'll just do the New Earth message and then I will say good night because it's very warm here and I want to watch Love Island. To be honest, guys. Oh yeah, and then that's good because it's 10 to 11, so it means I'm finishing when I thought I would. So, what's the New Earth frequency here? Holy shit, guys! It's a Dirty Dancing card. Lovers. The ocean of love is unpredictable. Forgive yourself in every moment. Remember how many cards there were about this person wanting to apologise and saying, I'm sorry. And I think we've just saw what for. Forgive yourself in every moment and open your heart to receive the gift of love. Look at that. So I don't think that's the thumbnail, but as all the other ones just fall on the ground. Wait a minute, that's not the right place if I wanted to use it. I think that's a bit raunchy for the thumbnail. Not by my standards, by YouTube, but is there anything else we need to know from this? Oh, and also, right, before I go, Nathan and Charlotte, would you like some cards? Because I felt that was a bit shit that that your new moon cards landed on the Libra, the Leo moon when people get free cards anyway. So I was just going to pull you a couple of cards. And anybody else that wants cards, let me know. And Renee, if you watch this on replay, I'll get you your new moon cards when I next see you. Braveheart. Oh, so there could be some Scottish connections in this. Doesn't need to be, but that doesn't come out all the time. Maybe you just need to embody a bit of that freedom. Oh my God, I said something like that in the shorts. Literally, I think it's the one for tomorrow or the next day. It is about freedom because there's a horse on it. Braveheart, in the deepness of your wounds, you summon truth, call forth light, strength, and forgiveness again. So it's time to make a move, Braveheart, because you're a sovereign king. Claim your sovereign self and seize the throne of your life. That is a king, a divine masculine king awakening. Shine. Allow nothing to dim the light within you. Allow yourself to shine. And I feel it's because the divine feminine queen, and I'm going to use king and queen in this context, it feels appropriate. You've shone your light, you are shining your light, and you've shone it so bright that now this king has woke up. And I feel your guidance has helped them. Spirit guides and celestial beings work with you. Trust in the gift of guidance. This person's tuning into their own guides as well. They've woke up, baby. Stillness, yeah. I saw that card in a shuffle and it came out again. In the quietness of the moment, you can hear your inner voice more clearly. That's what it's all about. This group of masculines, because this came out in the shorts and it's coming out here, whenever this catches up to real time, they've got still in hermit mode. I can't believe that Mike hasn't died yet. That's weird. Yeah, they can hear clearly, clairaudient, they can see clearly, they just get it. Whatever they couldn't get before about this, and whatever was blocking them from feeling it was possible, that's cleared. So yeah, great. Right. Well, oh no, wait a minute. Before we move on, we need to use the Hotman cards. And actually, I want to see if any of these similar card, like marriage and proposal and stuff, come out of them. Right. What does the masculine want to say from this deck, and then we'll close it out. I'm afraid that I lost you forever. Yeah. But I'd say that's come through in this. This person's very sorry. They just I just think like this person doesn't know how they just don't know. Like that's what I keep feeling. It's like and because they don't know and they're overthinking it, they are just going to be like, fuck it. I'm just going now. I'm going to speak from the heart and I'm going to make them believe me. Because the distance between us kills me. Oh God. Oh fuck's sake. And every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. Like that's the energy. Look, that wow, oh my God, look at this. This is so honestly, that's why I love this deck in particular, because it's like that's what I've channeled, and then this just tied it together. This person is planning, by the way, and also Virgo is planning. And what else was I going to say there? But you see, that's the energy this person's in. Like, it's like they're planning everything they want to say. And then they're like, you know what I mean? Freezing. I want to treat you the way you deserve. I'm planning. I fantasize about showing you off to my family and friends. I want everyone to see us together and how happy we are. I'm so proud of you. Now, again, you can tweak that if it doesn't fit for your scenario, but what's kind of springing out to me is your family and your friends. That you know, that does sound like a wedding or something, or a party or something. Like this person might want to take you to a wedding or something, but nah, it's not that. It's like I'm picking up on it. It's something to do with you and them. It's they want you to be involved in their life. It's however this all fits with someone. I'm lost. Yeah. Oh my god, a different deck, same card. No, I'm lost. Nobody seems to get me or understand me. I feel so alone. So this comparison of could have lots of people around them, but they feel lost. Oh, this is the same vibe as tomorrow's. I cry sometimes. I've shed tears over a connection. I feel this person's surrounded by a lot of people that aren't their cup of tea anymore. And potentially this could be somebody that's leaving a karmic partner for a twin flame. I'm ready. I'll leave my partner. It's been over since I met you. Trust me to do this my way. I want to reach out, but I don't know how. You're worth more than I let on. I ran because I wasn't ready for you. And I'm understanding, I'm waking up. Do you know what I mean? It's all sort of, that's all what's come through in this. Somebody made a bad investment, which some of them could still be in, but I don't, like, you just never know with these things, right? But if pop the question and proposal are coming out, if for a few people this, oh my god, third party just came out. If for a few people this person is still with a third party, it's been dead in the water a long time, and this person's been daydreaming about a future with you. So that's sad for the third party, but that's what I would say. But for the majority of people, this is they were healing something from their past that must have done a number on them. You may be dealing with a karmic situation. What else do we need to know about this? Healing connection. That's a sex card because they're naked. Your romance will transform your life, and then I got all stuttery. That's that song again. Saying that. Look, that's the dark room. That's cuddling up naked in the dark room. You don't need the words. But it's like the romance and the sex. It isn't just like, you know, yeah, that type, third party. That came out in the verse. That came out in the verse. The third parties, and that's what they're saying. This third party, okay, that came out the other day for workplace romance, common cause connection. So I feel this is that you're going to work together with this person, unless it is that the third party was somebody at work for some people. Love language affirmations. Loving words hold great power. Freedom, healthy space and room to breathe. Freedom. This person's gaining freedom from some kind of karmic situation, overthinking, or an actual person that kept them trapped. And they've had enough space from you. They just want to let the past go. Let go of the past. Cleared energy to allow more love into your life. That's the decluttering aspect. Real feelings. You share true romantic feelings worth exploring. That's what this person's come to the conclusion of. They've cleared all the dark energy attachments around them. And they now feel that this is like the realest thing in their life. They feel lost. They feel totally lost around a sea of people. Let's get something out of this deck. Now that I've found them. See, even that, now that I've found them, they were lost a while. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. Faith in me. That's why this person's humming and hawing about coming back. My spirit always is with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. Yeah. So again, we're praying for all the masculines that are in that energy to push through their fear, because I can feel they are going to do it, but some are still like feel that you've lost faith in them and they're scared. but look, considered action, looking forward, conscious steps. Yeah, conscious steps are being made. Definite planning's being made. Someone's trying to quiet their mind all overthinking, and someone's trying to quiet their mind all overthinking. They might be doing that in nature. Okay, now we can do some of your cards. Right, so, oh, you know what I didn't do? That's the bit I didn't do. Okay, well, just wait a minute. I didn't do these. Do we need to know anything from this deck? Because I didn't, that's the ones that you normally start with. Samaritan. Defines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. What a weird way to describe the Samaritan. You would prefer to ignore. Anyway, Good Samaritan. Somebody could be a Good Samaritan here. And a martyr. A Good Samaritan, a martyr. That's quite a funny pairing, actually. That's kind of a similar energy, isn't it? A Good Samaritan and a martyr. Oh, so it's like that. This is what I picked up with the last one that I done. Somebody, that's what it is. Like, look, addiction to self-pity is a shadow attribute, and learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself. Somebody, I feel, unfortunately, remember the parents card came out? I feel somebody could have been following the footsteps of somebody that they look up to, whether it's a parent or whoever. And it feels like they've fallen into like some kind of caretaker role of a karmic energy, feeling like they needed to fix them. And like I've explained in this, you can't do that. On the twin flame journey or otherwise, that turns into codependency, and it turns into all kinds of toxic addictions and everything. So I think that's what this person's been healing from. They wanted to get right themselves before they come to you. Martyr came out again. All those fucking cards. Look at how many cards there are. Artist is on the back there too. Using talents as an excuse to mistreat others. Posing as a starving artist to elicit pity. It was in reverse. Thief and Don Juan. Oh God, in reverse. So, energy thief. Don Juan. Don Juan, female aspect of that would be femme fatale. So somebody got, whether the masculine is male or female, somebody got caught up with like a karmic energy that liked more than them. Put it that way. That's the way I would take that to mean. Right. Right. What deck will we? Right, I think we'll go with these because I've had these cards for years. They're not all there, but right. So, what's a wee message? What's a wee message for Nathan? What have we got for Nathan? And anyone else that, if you want a card and you're there, speak up now, or forever hold your peace. Look, wedding chat. Speak now or forever hold your peace. It's like that's what I'm picking up on, man. It's like there could be. Is this like the Adele song? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. I fucking hate that song. You know what I mean? But that's energy the masculine's in. I'll just forever dream and not do anything about it, and then maybe one day I'll find out you moved on. And then I can really go into like a self-pity, beat myself up. It's like that other Lewis Capaldi song as well that I sang the other day. Where does it go again? I wanna say I miss the green in your eyes. I wanna say something. Sorry I lied. I made that bit up. It might be the words. But instead I only wish you the best. Or I don't talk to you at all and act like you're nobody to me for the rest of my life. And if I have to bump into you somewhere in public, that's gonna be really awkward if you're with your new. Sorry, I went too far. I went too far into a different story, changed the lyrics. But you know what I'm saying? It's like that's the option. That's where I feel this person's at. I either face my fear and tell this person how I feel and face rejection, or I don't do anything about it I wait until they move on and then I beat myself up for it. And you know what I mean? It's either of these options doesn't seem good. If I were you, whether you're male or female, I would bite the bullet and do something about it. It's true though, isn't it, Charlotte? Right, so what have we got for Nathan? Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. And do you know what I fucking love about this? And this is what I fucking love about my guides and God and spirit and whatever you call yours. I haven't used these cards for ages. I've had them for years, and I just was like, I really feel like using them, and they're not even all here. But this has got a keyhole on it, and you've just said you've been given your eviction notice, right? But like you said, you feel it's a blessing in disguise. I would see the fact that this is a keyhole through to another world as backing that up. You know what I mean? Trust your intuition. You feel like this is actually a blessing in disguise. It's true because God's got your back. My life is truly guided. So that's your affirmation, Nathan. My life is truly guided. And also, look at this. I asked for people to suggest themes for the pick a pile. I made that sound really serious. That's just my third house in Capricorn. But you know, Nathan said goddesses, so we've already done that one. And you can watch that if you join the membership. It was just a wee quick one that I done. But again, it did help some people. And then and one of the other ones you said was angels, fairies, and mermaids, right? Well, I've not done that yet, but look, a mermaid card just sneaked into this deck. So we're halfway there. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. See what I mean? Praying that you get an even better place than where you're at right now. Innocence. So again, I feel that card's about you getting in touch with the innocence of your inner child. Like they want you to really tap into that part of your inner child that you know what it's about. I don't know if you were there when I was talking. I don't think you were when on Mediumship Monday. If you watched the replay, I was talking about the power of tapping and about specifically for like clearing energy around what's not possible and how I'd done that with a friend of mine that was like, you know, it was between the house she really wanted and other ones, and she ended up getting her dream house, but it was because she shifted from believing there were so many other people in the running and she wasn't going to get it to why the fuck can't it be her? You know what I mean? And I've done things like that for myself in my own life. So I feel that would really help you as well, is to clear a bit of energy around that, you know, whatever might be trying to come in about this being a bad. It doesn't sound like you're there anyway, but it's like just keep telling yourself these affirmations that your life is guided. This has happened for a reason. It means that the next place you go to is going to be even better than wherever you are. Love it. Right. So hope that made sense to you. Sending all that healing away with you. Right. Charlotte. And if anyone else wants one, get in there before I go because I'm about to go. Probably at 11:11, knowing my guides. But I'll do my own cards first. So Charlotte, what have we got for Charlotte? The same fucking card. I love when that happens. Trust in your intuition. My life is truly guided. Although it was in reverse. So they might be saying there might be something that the doubts are trying to creep in. Oh my god, Charlotte, this is exact. I gave the exact. I'm sure I gave the exact same message in the membership earlier, but that happens because it's the same day. You if it wasn't in the membership earlier, because I pulled cards there too. It was yesterday. Did I do what was it yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday. I done it, was it? See what I mean? It was Friday. Fuck it. Honestly, I'm getting so confused with everything. It was Friday. But yeah, it feels like you know, you're in a bit of a similar place. Trust in your intuition. My life is truly guided. Like whatever changes are going on in your life, they're happening for a reason. And you're protected with something going forward in the future. Embracing the future. I step into the future with an open heart. Do you know what I'm noticing here too? You know what I always say when I pull cards for other people, or when it's the paid ones, it always speaks to the collective and masculine too. And look at this. This is the collective. So that was your message, Charlotte, and I hope that resonates. This is for all the masculines. Trust your intuition. Your life is truly guided. There could be house moves coming up. And embrace your future. I step in the future with an open heart. She's walking through a door. She, he, whoever you are, walking through a door. There's a keyhole to a new world, the new earth. And you're walking through the door and not looking back. That reminds me when I do the quantum leap into your highest timeline on the challenge. You know what I mean? When I get us to imagine a door. So they could, the alarm's gone off very loudly again there. So they could be saying as well, if for those of you that done the challenge back in April, some of the things that you put out there could be manifesting now. Right, in general, hey Claire, I'm getting ready to film a very post solstice tarot video in the next hour less whenever it's filmed and uploaded anyway. Well, good for you, Nathan, and you know, good for you. I will try and catch that when I can tomorrow or something. So let's see. Right, so these are my cards now. So what do I need to know? Oh, well, hello there. Opening to love with a heart on fire. My heart is open. My heart is open. My heart's always been open. Embracing the future. I've got that card too. I step into the future with an open heart. I've got two cards that say open heart. And that's because I'm a true divine feminine. I was about to say bitches at the end, but it didn't feel very nice. And Virgo's very polite. But I told you I was going to say it because I'm that honest. So that would be, I'm a true divine feminine, bitches. With love. So embracing the future. I step in the future with an open heart. My heart is open. You see, that's me. I'm like, I'm not fucking hanging around this fucking old timeline. I'm walking forward to my highest timeline. Who's coming? If you're wanting to hang about here in the fucking shitty energy, that's fine. I'm going my highest timeline. Who's joining me? My heart is open. There's my heart on fire, guiding the twin flames. Right. That's us done now, guys. So, basically, where's my wee diary? Oh, here it is. Let's look to see when I'm back next. So, I've got, if anyone's looking for a Zoom session, I have sessions. I keep thinking today should. I've got sessions tomorrow. Although, bear in mind, see with the heat, I don't think it's meant to be as hot tomorrow, but I'm just thinking, oh, it's 11:11, make a wish. Made my wish. Let's see, because it does. Oh God, fucking hell! The rain's 100% tomorrow. I don't know what's. Nah, so it's actually that. I mean, that's cold here. It's the highest is 16 tomorrow, and it was 23 today. So yeah, that's fine. What I was going to say is, you know, if it was really hot at night, I might not feel like doing the. Typically, I don't really like to work late at night. If I need to, if somebody needs me to work late at night, because it suits you better, then that's fine. But basically, I've got sessions that are open tomorrow. If nobody's booked by now, I can't imagine I will have any clients tomorrow because if they've not booked, you know what I mean? But you never know. So I'm just saying that. Otherwise, I get a day off to tidy up again because I still need to do that. I always need to do that. Wednesday, I've got sessions as well. But yeah, Thursday, Friday, I haven't. So I'm not working with clients Thursday, Friday, but I will be. Wait a minute. So, right, Wednesday, I'm planning on doing the Libra 7th house, which is the union live stream, because that's the house of union. Although, like I said, I've been picking up on that here. So, here, I think they're warming you up to that. I bet you that'll be all ones about weddings and shit like that, and proposals and just happy stuff. Yeah, 7 o'clock UK time. So that's earlier than I started this one. Because I started this at, oh no, or whatever. I think I started mediumship Monday at half six, so whatever. You can look in your own time. But yeah, I'll do that on Wednesday. And then Friday, I'll be back at 9 o'clock for the Scorpio, 60 Scorpio moon one. And that's also when Neptune is going retrograde. And remember, this is going to be really interesting because Neptune is in Aries, right? And Neptune's going to retrograde back in Aries for a bit, eye-opening truths. But then it's dipping back into Pisces. So remember, I, for one, I'm glad it left that because that was where a lot of confusion, illusion, where a lot of masculines were under a massive manipulation spell. And so, unfortunately, I remember thinking this because of the Mercury retrograde and because we're going into that. But again, I'll need to geek up and look and see when it actually goes back into Pisces. It might not go back into Pisces till something like later on in the maybe like September, October or something. I'll find that out for that. But anyway, the point is I feel, some masculines that aren't as far along in the timeline, or if you haven't learned your lessons, or divine feminines as well, if you need to be tricked by whoever else, karmic people, just look out for that. When Neptune goes back into Pisces for a bit, be extra vigilant. But I'll be fucking warning us until we're so bored of hearing it. But just be aware of that. Even it's going to be, I think it's ultimately going to be a good thing. Neptune going retrograde, it's people are going to be getting a different perspective on. So I feel that's a lot of people that thought they were living what they wanted, all sort of crumbling down, realizing it was all a lie, an illusion. So you know what I mean? Like, and the illusion card did come out in this. Yes, and then what have I put here as well? Venus conjunct Uranus. Yeah, basically that's big shocking surprises in love. Oh, that could be some of the proposal stuff actually. Although, well, it could be actually. It could be that, but I think this could be big shocking surprises in your love life with people that maybe you thought were, I don't know, you thought they were your soulmate or something, they aren't, or like people having shitty things about karmic people. But right, okay, so I am just going to. Don't usually do this, but I've felt guided to. So, sending you some sage vibes. So, wow, it was 33. In fact, yes, I know Diane told me that too. So, holy shit. I mean, that's 23 felt hot. Now, I didn't even go outside, but wow, far too hot. The hottest in recent times, because remember, I've been to Oman before, which, that's like in the fucking desert. That was when I was a lot younger. But, and they wanted to steal me. They thought I was an angel. And they also wanted to steal my ginger cousins because people with red hair are apparently angels in that, in whatever religion. So, so they wanted to steal us all. But, yeah, that was a very long time ago when I was like a very young teenager. I was so scared. I fucking held my dad's hand walking through. I was like, Dad, they're gonna fucking. They kept trying to buy me. I was like, yeah, quite traumatic actually. It's not really that funny. I shouldn't make a joke about it. But yeah, the point of me saying that was the whatever heat it was there was unbelievably hot. But the kind of heat that always springs to mind me was when I was in Tenerife and it was 40 degrees and I was just like, I was so miserable. I was like under it. I put it this way, I always say, right, I've got hundreds of books, but I'd never read the books. Not never, but very rarely do I read these books, right? It's like I just need to be around them. They just need to be in my room or beside me and I soak up, I channel the energy. But in that occasion, I read the whole fucking book under a towel. It was Love Warrior. I don't actually particularly care for that woman. I mean, she's not. I don't definitely know her politics, but yeah, it was a good book. It was a good book. Can't really remember. I think the gist of it, but I think they've got me to say it because it's like we're love warriors, on the Twinflame journey. But it was a lot about like, well, it was about love and just the ups and downs of life. It is a good book. Yeah, it's very old, that one. But yeah, I always remember the heat. It was like unbearable. I've never understood how people can lie on like a sun lounger for hours on end, just doing fuck all in the baking sun. No thanks. Even if I did tan as amazingly as my mum. Like even she was up here today and I was like, look at your fucking legs. I don't know if she heard me when I said it. I was like, look at your legs. Just like, you know what I mean? I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here with like fucking pasty white legs, and that's with a tan. I put tan on last night, and I'm still as white as a ghost. I just roll it, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got decent hair. I like my hair. So, and remember, this takes us back to the Mediumship Monday thing. What are you grateful for? Rather than homing in on the things that you're like, oh, fuck's sake, you know what I mean? What's going on here? focusing on what you are grateful for. And I love my hair. So thank you, hair. So much so that I was like, I don't think I want to get that long bob again because I'm quite liking the curls and I'm liking my long hair. So I will embrace the long bob again, I think, near Christmas. Well, not about as long as that, but I'm not wanting to do it yet. So I was working in the office today, but thankfully sat in front of a fan for most of it. It's hard to sleep, but it's kind of, yeah, I know. Do you know, Charlotte, I still haven't taken my fan out of the box. It's quite nuts, isn't it? I'm like, I don't know. I keep thinking, I'm like, I just can't be bothered setting it all up in that. Like, maybe I should do it tonight while I'm watching Love Island, but I don't know how hot it needs to be for me to take the fan out of the box, but I got it months ago. I'm the same with books lately, collecting them but not managing to read them, and keep saying reading them through osmosis. Yes, yes. I'm a modern Edgar Casey vibe. You know what I'm saying? I burn so quickly I will swim, but not the loungers. I don't get it. A balcony in the shade, a table and snacks. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That sounds great. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, I haven't, like I've said, I have in the last couple of years, I think it was maybe about, like, I felt like it was like 3 years ago, whatever would it have been? Yeah. So I think it maybe was like 2021, 2022. I did embrace the sun. Like I thought, right, you know what I mean? I hate the sun, but I'm going to just have to embrace it, right? If I want to walk, I have to embrace it. And so I just, got myself some nice clothes and just embraced it. And me and the sun made friends. You know what I mean? And then the following years were a bit more hermit and actually stayed in the house most of the summer. Like I just didn't. I'm like, not me and the sun are not friends anymore. And the thing is, the sun is divine masculine energy, so I feel like I'm channeling something kind of strange right now. Loyal Mom, Love Island. Now, are you in the UK? Because you've got mom, which is American way of saying mum, and so where are you? Where are you from? Are you brand new? Just as I'm leaving. What, mine's just ran out of battery, so need to plug it in, just do my monthly bills. Yeah, because I think it is, we've got the same one, haven't we? I don't know if we have, but when you said the one that you thought, I think that is the one that I got. Yeah. It is quite, do you know what? I think I could do it tonight because it is like, it feels like, because you know what I mean? See, when you live up high as well, the heat rises. So it is actually very hot now that I'm thinking it is very hot. So I might just do it. Also, US, I'm pretty new. Well, welcome. But would you like a card before I go? I normally do 3 cards on the Leo Moon, and you just missed that. That the Leo Moon was at the weekend, but I will pull you a card before I go if you want one. Where was those ones I was using? Um, yeah. This mic's really lasted a long time, hasn't it? I got mine last year. I saw the new ones with the hydro spray and portable. Oh, I don't think mine's that fancy. I'm in Oregon. Oh, and it's 90 feet. Oh my God. Wow. Whew, hot. So again, I'm not good at translating what that is for us, but I know that that is very hot. Um, right. What have we got for? Is it loyal? Like loyal mum? Is that how I say it? Um, Cleanse your energy. This is a bit of a theme with all the messages that have come out tonight. Definitely with the ones I've done in the membership. And on that note, if anyone wants to join the membership, that's where I focus more. Like I said, I pray for everybody all the time, right? That's just like my life is one big moving prayer. But when you're in the membership, when I'm doing my prayers for the day, I do actually home in on praying for the membership, and I pray for everyone on the channel, and people feel it, they do feel shifts in their energy. So But there's more things, and you know what I mean. It's just now I've been actually been managing to go in there once a week. I wasn't for a while. Well, welcome, Gretchen. Are you on the twin flame journey? Because that's what I channel about most of the time. You're welcome to stay if you're not, but I always just like to ask. Um, yeah, I do like pick a pill reading spontaneously. Um, I'm feeling like I want to bring back the New Earth weekly readings in there too, but I feel that might be after. I feel that might be going into Leo season. That's what I'm feeling. I'm been feeling the need to sort of bring that back a bit. But and whatever else it says, and then level 2 upwards. Um, that is where um you can get your cards once a month on the new moon. So we've just had the new moon, so you've just missed that. But the next new moon, it'll be roughly a month away from now. But like I said, in even the first level of the membership, I do pull cards down again when I'm guided to. So, you know, I'm telling you that that's a thing. But don't expect it, but it does come. See, because you don't expect it, it comes anyway. Cleanse your energy. When you release negativity, the answer to your question shines through. So, when you release any kind of overthinking or stagnant energy, that so this is tied into what I've said to in this already is but it feels like for you specifically, Gretchen, there's some kind of limiting belief or negative thing that you're saying in your head that is holding you back from seeing the truth of a situation. And it could have something to do with people around you because you've got peer pressure in the back here. Don't let others coerce you into decision. You know in your heart what the right choice is. So you'll know what that is, but hopefully that made some sense to you. You got to cleanse your energy from people's negativity, and then the answer to your question will shine through. That's when your dreams will all come true. A wee bit of S Club 7 there. I don't know if you feel particularly connected to angels, but I keep breaking the deck. Where is it? The one that's about communicating with angels. Love the membership. Thank you, Charlotte. We love having you. You are actually the longest standing member. So thank you very much. Proud of you. Um, right. Oh, and by the way, guys, can I just say, for those of you that I did say I was going to be doing an unlisted reading, I know I've taken forever to get around to doing them. It just, you know how, I mean, you, Charlotte, you know how this is, but like, it just never felt right. Like, I thought I was going to do them today, and the moment just didn't arise. But it's probably because Mondays are my day off, so um, I feel tomorrow. I feel tomorrow. I'm actually going. I'm not, maybe even all of them, to be honest. That's maybe a bit. That's a bit steep, but maybe because it is Virgo Moon. So yeah, if you are one of the people that you won an unlisted, I do feel I will be getting around to starting them this week. So yeah, just confirmation. Thank you. Yeah, that's all it ever is. Like, well, I don't know. Loyal mum, it's not always just confirmation around here because a lot of the time I read the future, crystal clear visions, and the past. But when it is present and it makes sense, yeah, that's all it should ever be. You already know, and it confirms what you were feeling. So I'm glad it resonated anyway. All in divine right time, absolutely, yeah. But I always just I just like to update because I'm like, oh, I don't want people to think I've forgot. I've definitely not forgot. It just wasn't feeling like time. Um. So right now I'm definitely going. So I'll see you on Wednesday, and I'll see anyone else if in a personal session. But like I said, nobody's booked in right now, so I'll crack on with those. I'll crack on with those unlisted if there's no personal zooms. And yes, enjoy the rest of your week. And you know, I hope you keep cool and everything if it's really hot wherever you are. But just yes, you're in my prayers either way. I was about to say stay safe there, but that always reminds me of the fucking pandemic time, so I'm no use saying that term. Anyway, we're on 12% battery, so we're not doing too bad considering I've done mediumship Monday and this. But yeah, sleep well, everyone, and I'll see you on Wednesday if you're joining me, or before if I see you in personal sessions. See you later.